All right, what's up, everybody? Jackson Abe here today. Today we're going to talk about the books of the month for the month of February. In the month of February, I read another 3 books, all 3 of which I think have some great takeaways and things that I think that you guys can benefit from as well. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. My first book of the month that I read was Under the Bar by Dave Tate. Dave Tate is the owner and founder of Elite FTS, which is where I get a lot of my information from. They have a lot of high quality articles as well as the best lifting equipment that's out there. I love Elite FTS and I love everything that they stand for. And so this was a no-brainer to pick up and read from Dave, the owner and founder. In this book, he talks about the 12 things that he thinks has had the most profound impact on his powerlifting career, as well as being a business owner and just contributing to the world of powerlifting. And so these 12 things were aim, attitude, integrity, honesty, teamwork, criticism, education, risk management, perseverance, flexibility, execution, and responsibility. I don't have a favorite quote from here. I was trying to, poke through it the other day and find one, but there are just way too many good quotes. He opens each chapter with various different quotes that apply to what that chapter is about. And so I think this is just a great book that can guide anyone, through their life because all 12 of those qualities are typically possessed by some of the most successful people out there. And so I think those things all play a role into our day-to-day lives as well as the journey that we're on. And so I think this book has some really good takeaways for you guys. And so this can be bought at the Elite FTS website. I realized the last time I didn't really talk about where to get books from. You can get them from pretty much anywhere. One website that I really like is thriftbooks.com, as well as eBay, and then you can just find cheap books anywhere, really. So the second book that I read is The Little Book of Coaching by Don Shula and Ken Blanchard. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Dan Shula is the famous coach of the Miami Dolphins that went 19-0 and won the Super Bowl in the 70s. Don't quote me on that. This is just a really good book. It's quick and easy. I want to say it's like 80-some pages, but they kind of just bounce back and forth, the two authors, and share their ideas. And so they dive into how their philosophy of coaching really ties together. And so they talk about coach, the C standing for conviction driven, the O standing for overlearning, A for audible ready, C for consistency, and then H for honesty. And so they are essentially formed their coaching philosophies around those 5 things. And pretty much this has 5 chapters all on those 5 things that kind of dives into it, tells a little bit of stories that each coach gets to share, and then just from their experiences and what they learned and how they, got better because of those things and made others around them better because of those things. My favorite quote from this book is, "Good religion is like good football. It isn't talk, it's action." And I think that that can apply to just any aspect of life. No one really cares about the things you have to say. It's what you're going to do. And so that's something I pride myself on. I don't like to boast. I don't like to be, put myself out there like that. Making these videos is, a lot for me. But I think that quote in and of itself, just speaks volumes, because I think a lot of people talk about what they're going to do a lot nowadays instead of actually just doing the work and doing the thing. And so this is a really good book. I coach football, and so I just kind of thought it was relative, since we're halfway to the football season, this August. Really, we're 4 months away from starting summer stuff. And so this is just a really good book that provided some good insights, and you definitely don't need to be a coach to have any takeaways from this. This is a really good book. I got this one off of eBay. The last book that I read this month is called The Revenue Growth Habit. I definitely like to dabble in some business books just because it doesn't hurt to learn more information, but because I did start a small online training business, but I didn't give it the right attention. And so this year I'm really working towards having everything lined up and really getting a small business going, with Abe Strength. And I have some ideas coming up for you guys that I think you're really going to like, and some programs that I really want to release. But aside from that, I think reading business books can help, because we really realize then how similar, both business and life are, and the parallels between them, and that we can take a lot of lessons from both and apply it to the other. This book is really great because it talks about 22 different ways about how you can basically develop deeper relationships with your clients and get them to basically talk about your business for you, referrals, case studies, etc., stuff like that. But a big point of this book was that he talks about how it's relationship building, and it's actually making sure that the people that you're working with are a priority to you and not just a dollar sign. And so that's something that I take pride in. You know, I don't like to take people's money. I want to work with people that actually want to be better, and I want to form relationships with people. I don't just, you know, want your name on a dotted line signing a check. So this book is really good. The 22 ways that he talks about, you know, how to go about those referrals, case studies, etc. I'll let you guys read the books for yourself. Are really good, and they're really just precise. They're straight to the point. Talks about how you can do it fast, do it easy, within 15 minutes every single day to, you know, continue moving your business forward. And so I really like this book. There really wasn't any great quotes from this, just a lot of different, you know, bullet point ideas that you can jot down and go, hey, I can apply that to my business, or hey, I can apply that to my life. And so I really like this book as well. Again, got this one off of eBay. And so those are the 3 books of the month. Shebang. Get out there, read, buy books, stimulate your mind, grow. You know, push yourself to learn more information that you didn't know before. And sometimes it's good, even if you already did know the information, to be reminded, because oftentimes we need to be reminded more than we need to be taught. And so that's why I kind of like to read a lot of similar stuff, because oftentimes we just need that reminder. So with that, I encourage you guys to just get out, open up a book today, read some pages, get outside if you can. If you can see, it's a little sunny out where I'm at. And so, yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you got some from this. Hopefully you go buy one of these books and can have some of the takeaways that I had from them. So thank you guys. Be great.